Simon is in a pickle tonight. He doesn't know who to take on his date. And which one of these fine specimens will take Claire's fancy? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date! And here is your host, Miss Cilla Black!
My name's Devo, and I'm from Powys in Wales.
Devo! From Powys in Wales?
Indeed.
What do you do in Wales?
I don't do anything in Wales, actually. I do it all in Bournemouth.
Oh, are you a student?
I am a student, yeah.
What do you do in Bournemouth? What are you studying then?
I'm studying hospitality.
Oh, lovely. Now, you're here because of a bet with your mates, is that right?
Unfortunately so. They bet me. They said to me I didn't have a chance to come in on the show because I wasn't attractive enough and I was ugly.
Well, we don't think so, do we, girls? In fact, I know that a few of the girls have come up to you and they've mistook you for a certain somebody, haven't they?
They have, yeah. It was in Bournemouth, actually, while I was out and about
Everything
on the town.
happens in
It
Bournemouth.
does. Have you ever been to Wales?
Yes.
Nothing happens there.
Oh, don't say that. Right, what happened in Bournemouth?
Well, I was walking down the street and two young ladies mistook me for Ronan Keating, believe it or not.
And I also believe that you've got this ambition that you'd love to appear on Stars in Their Eyes as Ronan.
That's right, these two girls convinced me and I thought, I want to go for it.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Ronan Keating.
Indeed.
Then you're going to walk through that smoke and come out and go poof. As Ronan. Is that right?
That's right.
That's exciting. I know Matthew Kelly. I'll have a word.
Really?
Oh,
You've got a
Matthew,
word
he
in me.
watches this show. I'll have a word with Matthew. Now,
Excellent.
Can you sing?
Unfortunately not, no.
Well, that might be a little bit of a drawback. I can't recommend you to Matthew if you can't sing. Right. Enjoy Blind Date,
Thank
Ronan.
you,
I'll see you in a moment. Hello, number two. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's James and I'm from Hampshire.
James from Hampshire. Lovely part of the world, Hampshire. I love Hampshire. What do you do, love?
I've just graduated from university, Cilla.
Oh, well done. Well done. Congratulations. Now, you're a bit superstitious, aren't you, lad?
Yes, I am, Cilla. I've got a few lucky charms, one of which is this lucky shirt I've got in this evening.
Really?
It's got me on the show so far and it works wonders with the ladies, Cilla.
So is that your pulling shirt?
Yeah, this is my pulling shirt.
You've got a passion, I believe. Your other passion is tennis, is that
Yeah,
right?
I'm mad about tennis, Cilla. I love it.
And you do a few tricks, tennis
Yes,
tricks?
I like to wow the girls with my tennis balls, Cilla.
Well, could you wow us with
I'll
your
show
tennis
you,
balls?
yes, no problem at all.
We want to see these tricks, don't
Okay.
we? Or a trick.
Not that great. Okay, here we go. Hang on.
All right. Let's hope it's game, set and match for you tonight. Number two. Hello, number three. What's your name and where do you come from?
Hello, Cilla. My name's Darren and I come from Wigan.
What do you do up there, lad?
I'm a telecom engineer, Cilla, for a local firm there.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Now, you love the GGs. You're mad about horse racing.
I love
is
the
that
horse
right?
racing. Well, I've grown to love them because if you don't like them in our house, it's pointless living there with the family I've got, yeah.
Or like a little bit of a flutter. You've got a certain talent for commentating, haven't you?
Well, I've grown to watching it and I've grown to commentating for it, and I usually do music commentating when I'm out. And put my friends in it, have a laugh, and I found that I was gifted with the talent.
Are you?
Believe it or not.
Well, you know you're amongst friends tonight, isn't he, girls and boys?
I'm amongst friends. So,
Can you do a blind date commentary just
a blind
for us?
date national?
Oh, all right.
No problem. Right, I'll have Devo as horse number 1, James horse 2, me 3, you can be horse 4, Cilla.
You mean the old nag? I'm number 4. All right then, go on, sunshine.
Okay. They're coming up to the starting blocks now. We've got horse 1, we've got Devo, we've got horse number 2, we've got James, horse number 3, down in the bookies' favourite here, we've got Cilla Black on the horse favourite called Bladdy. And they're off, look at them going, he's still chasing, look at them going, Devo's coming in, and Darren's coming in, look at them going, Darren's going, oh, Cilla stops in the first, she dives to the first fence. What a surprise that was. Come on, and they're off there, come on, surprise, surprise, we're going now, look at Devo's coming now, next Darren, who's won't win this, Cilla Black form, the crowd, whoa, and Darren's coming in, look at them going, it's Devo, all these, there's Bella Green going, exhausted, and here's Fallon Darren, who's the bookies' favourite, second favourite, Devo second, thank you very much.
You know, you deserve to be past the winning post tonight. First past the winning post. A lot of luck to all 3 of you. I shall see you all in a moment. I enjoyed that. See you later. 3 bright sparks all shining brightly tonight, and here's the girl hoping to strike a match with one of them. Her name's Claire, and she's from Bristol. Come in, Claire. Sit yourself down. You look gorgeous. I love that fringe on the bottom of your skirt. It's lovely.
Thank you.
Well, this is our Claire. Are you a student, Claire?
I am. I'm doing an accounting and finance degree.
Accounting and finance degree. Clever, clever Claire. Now, all your ex-boyfriends, or, you know, boyfriends that come to your house, well, you're a daddy's girl, aren't you?
And my dad's quite scary.
Yes.
He's a 6'3", 16-stone policeman, and just makes it his objective in life to scare them.
Well, never mind, you're Auntie Cilla's girl tonight. Okay. And never mind your dad. I'll look after Dad, all right? Now, if you could go out with any fella in the world, what type of guy would you go for?
Well, he'd have blue eyes, high cheekbones, probably blonde hair, like Ronan from Boyzone, maybe.
No chance, no. I can't promise you Ronan Keating tonight, but what I can promise you, 3 fellas with 3 lovely sense of humours. They have, haven't they? Yeah. So fire away with your first question.
OK,
Claire.
question number 1. I have a Bichon Frise dog, and my proudest moment... it's like a white...
I know what it's like. I've heard of Nostradamus, and I know what a Bichon Frise is.
OK, and my proudest moment with him was winning a dog that looks like its owner contest when I had a dodgy perm. What lookalike contest would you win? And that's number 1, please.
Well, the good news is, it has been said on a very rare occasion that I look a little bit like Ronan Keating. But the bad news is that I can't even string a note together, so that's my singing career out the window. But, Claire, to make one of the boys your own tonight, go straight to number 1.
And to number 2, please.
Well, my friends at university call me Nine-Nine because of my slight build and slightly large feet. But please don't let that put you off. If you pick me tonight, we'll go out and we could both be a couple of swingers.
Who's Nine-Nine?
Nine-Nine. Oh, no, I'll check. That's golf.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Nine-Iron. Oh, got it. OK.
Bichon.
And to number 3, please. Same question.
Well, I'd have to say, with my bright blonde hair, I could often be described as a light bulb lookalike. But I'm not like a light bulb, as you can't turn me on and off when you want to.
A light bulb.
Yeah.
He's from Wigan. Lovely.
You've got something. OK, question number 2. My dad, the big scary detective, constantly intimidates my boyfriend. What would you do to impress him? And that's to number 2, please.
Well, Claire, firstly, of course, I'd be very polite. Secondly, I'd whip out my tennis balls and see if I could dazzle him with a sparkling array of fantastic tricks. And if that didn't work, I'd get my scary dad round and they could sort it out between them.
And to number 3, please.
Well, Claire, I think I'd have to put you under citizen's arrest. Take you back to my station, because I bet you're one hell of a damn good looker.
And to number 1, please.
Well, Claire, as I come from a family of villains, I don't know how I'm going to get on with your family, so I think we better say, let's forget the family. I'm more interested in how I'm going to impress you.
Okay, I've got the third question. My heroine is Barbie because she looks great for her age, is a successful career girl and owns loads of horses and flash cars. Who is your hero? And that's to number 3, please.
Well, Claire, I'd have to say my hero is probably my mum. Because anyone who can take care of me and handle me deserves to be a superhero, but you pick me tonight and I'll be your hero in any way you want.
And to number 1, please.
Well, Claire, my hero would have to be Ken, because any guy that can get his girlfriend to keep him in Ferraris and horses for the rest of his life has got my respect.
And lastly to number 2, please.
Well, Claire, my hero would have to be Austin Powys. Because, like me, he's an international man of mystery. He's debonair. He's divine. And if you take me out tonight, you'll be saying to me, "Oh, behave."
It's very difficult, Claire, isn't it? I think you need a lot of help.
I need help from Graham, I think.
Oh, our beautiful Graham.
So, Claire, is it your own boy number 1 who hopes to steal your heart away? Do you ken what he means? Or is it number 2, the man of mystery, who seems to be really on the ball? Or is it number 3, the flashy mummy's boy, who's hoping to arrest you? The decision is yours.
Claire wouldn't like to be in your shoes tonight, but you've got to make that decision. Who are you going to go for?
I think it's going to be number 1, Scylla.
What about the 2 that you turned down? How could you turn down number 2? That was our James from Hampshire. Come in, James.
Sorry, Claire.
James, good look and all that you do is super. Yes, and he was wearing his pulling shirt tonight. Never mind. You also turned down number 3. That was our Darren from Wigan. Come in, Darren. They love him out there. Oh, Darren. I'll see you in Wigan, Darren, all right?
See you later.
But here he is, your blind date for this evening. You chose number 1. That was Devo from Powys in Wales. Come in, Devo. Gorgeous or what? So, Claire, who's going to choose your blind date this evening?
Choose if it's bad, I'll blame him.
Oh, all right, dominant,
Okay.
dominant.
Thank you very much.
What does it say?
It says, a trot to Spain.
A trot to Spain. A trot to Spain. Yes, you're galloping off to Cadiz in Spain to train with the horses at their famous equestrian centre. Do you ride horses?
All the time.
You little liar. What about you, sweetheart? All
I had a
girls
horse until 2 years ago.
Oh, well,
For 4
this
years,
is a
yeah.
lovely date for you.
Yes, super.
It says here after a day in the saddle, it's off to the local inn where you'll flamenco the night away. Can you dance, Devo?
No.
You will. But after you've rattled your castanets together, will you be saying mucho gracias or adios? Mucho. Many, many. Yes. Make sure you come back next week and let us know how you got on. I think you make a lovely couple. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire and Devo. See you next week. Enjoy Spain. Well, hello and welcome back. Now let's meet our brilliant daters from last week, Claire and Devo. Sit yourself down, Chuck.
Hello,
Hello,
sir.
Devo.
Mwah.
Well, Claire and Devo had an equestrian date in Cadiz, so they packed up their castanets and rode off into the sunset. So why don't we see how they got on?
So you say you haven't been to Seville before,
Not been to Seville, no.
and you're going horse riding.
Yes.
We are.
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm a horsey type, so.
You are. You're riding.
I'm not at all.
And they look like right. I better not say no, actually.
Feel all romantic already.
There's the deer. Look again. Couple down there.
Oh, little baby ones. It's Bambi.
They're Bambis. King of the world.
Travel sick, actually.
Oh, you should have taken one of the pills. I told you to take one of the travel pills.
Any particular bits or
Yeah, the
just
sweaty
all
bits.
overwashed today, sir?
Prefer horses to men. Yeah. I've never seen a horse in EastEnders, actually. I can do that, let's turn on the forehand. But only halfway round, not the whole way round. I'm getting on really well. Really, like, clicked, personality-wise, really get on well. Definitely.
Oh. Yeah, the date's going quite well, I think. Me and Claire are getting on really well. She's a really sweet girl. I'm a little bit unsure about her yet. Not quite sure what she thinks about me, but we're going flamenco dancing tonight, so we'll see how that changes things.
Wow.
Well, the Spanish sun looked inviting, but when it set, did they give each other a warm welcome, or was it a frosty reception? Let's find out.
My first impressions of Claire were that I thought she was a really pretty blonde girl, and I thought we were going to have a great time together.
When I first saw Devo, I thought he was nice looking, but I thought that shirt was a shocker, and it was the worst shirt I've ever seen in my life.
We walked off the set hand in hand, but as soon as we were out of sight, Claire whipped her hand away from me, and I was a little bit confused and I didn't know how to take it.
Early on in the date, over dinner, we were talking about a few of my passions. I asked him if he liked football, and no. I asked him if he liked rugby, being a Welsh boy, no. And do you like cars? And he said no, and I was like, oh no, this is never going to work.
Claire was really fussy about her food. She'd always be picking at it. There'd never be anything on the menu that she'd like. And I find this really annoying because I really love my food.
After the flamenco on the last night, Devo really wanted to go for a drink and he was pushing and pushing and I was really tired. It was 1 in the morning. And in the end I went just to appease him, but it was under sufferance.
I know Claire didn't fancy me and I didn't fancy Claire. And although I found her pretty initially, I really didn't find her personality attractive.
Devo didn't try and kiss me and I didn't encourage him. Although he's a good-looking guy, I just didn't find him sexy.
I didn't try and kiss Claire, but if I had, being such a daddy's girl, she probably would have run off, called him and asked what to do.
Devo was great company, we had a brilliant laugh and I enjoyed being with him.
I couldn't believe how much Claire slept during the date. If she couldn't get her regular naps in, she would whinge like a little girl.
By the time the date finished, I was tired, I was ready to go home, and I'd had a great time, but I wasn't sorry it was over.
I think Claire would find it difficult to describe me to her friends because I don't think she even noticed I was there.
If I'm in Bournemouth, I'll probably look Devo up, but I shan't be making a special effort to go down to see him.
Will I stay in touch with Claire? If I was in Bristol, I'd probably give Claire a call, but I'm not sure what her dad would say about that.
Oh dear, I don't think it's a marriage made in heaven, is it, Claire?
I've done really well.
Oh, really? Oh, dear. Well, where are we going wrong here? I mean, are you... Well, you did say you were a daddy's girl
I did,
on
but-
last week's show, didn't you?
I suppose. But
So did that put you off, Devo?
Well, a little bit. I mean, she said that she asked me about sports and a few things that, you know, I liked and disliked, but basically it was just linking into a lot of things that she had to tell me about her own family.
Fantastic facts about Claire's life, I suppose.
Which is okay, but...
But you did make an effort. I mean, you being from Wales, you asked about, what, rugby and cars
Football.
and football and...
That's
well,
what
you know...
Welsh people do then, is it? Just drive around in cars.
Well, Claire, well, she did make an effort, Devo. What would you have liked her to talk about with you?
Perhaps something a bit more about me rather than my nationality.
But what about all this, you slept all the time? You slept all the time, according to our Devo.
My mum told
or
me...
did he just bore you to death?
Well, not at all, but I do need to have my siesta. My mum said, warn anyone that you're going away that you do need your nap in the afternoon.
Especially in Spain. Yes. So you used that excuse to sort of get away from our Devo.
Not at all. We were on the coach and it was comfy.
Oh, the crunch time came. I mean, I saw the little face there when you actually said on film that you didn't fancy her and didn't find her really that attractive.
Well, I thought she was attractive. She is attractive. There's no denying that at all. But our personalities, I don't think, are suited at all, really. As friends go, I mean, we can communicate on that level, but as far as something more than that goes, I don't think that's going to happen, really.
But Devo, what was the one thing that you thought, no, this girl is never in a million years is going to sort of fancy me or whatever?
She just, although we could talk as friends about, you know, small talk, we just couldn't communicate on a sort of an affectionate level. We didn't flirt with each other.
Well, what annoyed you about our Claire then?
Just the fact that I couldn't really get my point across. I couldn't really tell her couldn't really explain to her what I was, you know, trying to tell her.
Well, what did annoy you about Devo then?
What annoyed me about Devo? Well, he's just annoyed me now. I didn't find him that annoying before.
Well, you have I know you have an exchange telephone number, so, I mean, this is a silly question. Are you going to see each other again?
Yes, I'll take his phone number. I will.
Oh, well, you are one for punishment, aren't you?
I wanted some more abuse, so I'll give him a ring and say, I'm feeling quite up on myself. Give us some abuse.
Well,
Yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch, I hope.
The faces says it all, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Wish them well. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire and Devo. Thank you. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, I'm afraid. But we will be back next week when we'll be seeing how Sam and Nadine and Antonia and Steve enjoyed their dates together. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone.
We're currently looking for contestants for the next series, so if you'd like a chance to be on Blind Date, please call 08705 112211. Your call will cost no more than 10 pence.